Of all the secret texts, I think that the Book of Enoch in many ways is the most forbidden.
What's so peculiar about him? Because the Bible says about him that he walked with God and was not, for God had taken him.
One must be prepared for a journey into forbidden knowledge and chilling revelations with the 2,000-year-old Bible, the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch is apocalyptic in theme and discusses Enoch's experiences with fallen angels, violent giants, divine secrets, and the fate of the human soul after death. Its various religious messages reflect the mindset of society over several centuries, leading to doubts about its authenticity and authorship. Despite detailing events from before the birth of Jesus, the book is not included in today's Bible. This text is believed to hold terrifying secrets about the human race, including predictions of doom. Join us as we delve into the 2,000-year-old Bible, revealing lost chapter with terrifying knowledge about the human race. The Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch is also called Ethiopic. Book is an ancient Jewish religious text, which is considered as one of the most important non-canonical apocryphal works. The original manuscript disappeared at the end of 4th century, but was later discovered in Ethiopia in 1773 and includes forbidden knowledge and intriguing revelations. Embraced by the Christian sect in Abyssinia, this book serves as a sacred reference, enriching their spiritual practices. The survival of the Book of Enoch was further ensured by the fascination of heretical Christian groups such as the Manichaeans, who blended elements from Iranian, Greek, Chaldean, and Egyptian traditions. Several clerical scholars have disposed of this book, claiming it contains revelation God did not divinely inspire. The ancient Book of Enoch was forbidden from the Bible for unveiling profound truth about the world's creation. The Book of Enoch is an apocalyptic text which contains visions of heaven and hell, angels and devils, and introduces concepts such as fallen angels, the appearance of a Messiah, resurrection, a final judgment, and a heavenly kingdom on earth. The book also discusses the background of Enoch, who is described as Adam's great-grandson and Noah's great-grandfather, and a well-known preacher who was taken directly to heaven without experiencing death. Who is Enoch? The Bible provides a glimpse of Enoch's righteous character, describing him as a man who walked faithfully with God. Despite the prevailing darkness during his time, Enoch led a righteous life and sought God's presence and guidance in all aspects of his life. One of the most fascinating aspects of Enoch's story is that he didn't experience death, as mentioned in Genesis 5:24. Enoch walked faithfully with God, then he was no more, because God took him away. Enoch's dedication to his relationship with the Lord allowed him to be taken by God without enduring the natural process of death. His story has a profound influence on Jewish and Christian traditions. He was the author of the Book of Enoch and was also considered the scribe of judgment. He is mentioned in both the Epistle to the Hebrews and the Epistle of Jude for his exemplary life and for his prophecies. In Jewish thought, Enoch's life serves as an example of leading a righteous and faithful life. In Christian tradition, Enoch is mentioned in the New Testament book of Hebrews as an exemplar of faith. Enoch also holds a significant position in Islamic tradition. He is recognized as the prophet Idris, and his story can be found in the Quran. The ministerial journey of Enoch was a forerunner to Noah's mission as a preacher of righteousness, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls are considered by many to be the most significant archaeological find of the 20th century. In late 1946 or early 1947, Bedouin teenagers were tending their goats and sheep near the ancient settlement of Qumran, located on the northwest shore of the Dead Sea, in what is now known as the West Bank. One of the young shepherds tossed a rock into an opening on the side of a cliff and was surprised to hear a shattering sound. He and his companions later entered the cave and found a collection of large clay jars, 7 of which contained leather and papyrus scrolls. An antiquities dealer bought the cache, which ultimately ended up in the hands of various scholars who estimated that the texts were upwards of 2,000 years old. Many other scroll fragments were also discovered in adjoining caverns. After word of the discovery got out, Bedouin treasure hunters and archaeologists unearthed tens of thousands of additional scroll fragments from 10 nearby caves. Together, they make up between 800 and 900 manuscripts. The book, divided into 5 parts, has a total of 100 chapters and sheds light on various intriguing subjects, including fallen angels, Nephilim, who were described as huge people, and forbidden knowledge. Enoch mysteries. There are hidden mysteries in the Book of Enoch that challenge human understanding of divinity, such as the origin of demons, the reason behind the flood, and the laws governing celestial bodies. These irregularities, unconfirmed mythical mysteries, and secrets that are related to divinity have made Bible scholars of old throughout the Book of Enoch, making it unfit for Christians and humans generally to read. The laws that govern the sun, moon, and stars, and wind, the revolt of angels against God. For instance, the Bible does not mention Enoch's return to earth after being taken to heaven, yet the Book of Enoch claims that he spoke to Noah about the flood. Additionally, the Book of Enoch attributes the corruption of earth to a demon named Azazel, while the Bible only mentions Satan as the author of sin. The reason why some angels fell from heaven is the mystery behind the archangel Uriel, the secrets of certain, the 1,000 years reign of the Messiah, and many other mythical mysteries. Angelic watchers. According to the books of Enoch, watcher angels can be either fallen angels or holy angels. The angels known as the Watchers, including Shemihaza, Asil, and Nephilim, fell from heaven and engaged in sexual intimacies with human women, leading to the birth of giants and the teaching of advanced knowledge that ultimately resulted in divine wrath and the Great Flood. These Watcher angels take a particular interest in the earthly affairs of human beings, watching them and at times even interfering in or controlling situations that concern people. The main legend surrounding Watcher angels is known as the myth of the fallen angels. According to this myth, the fallen angels descended to earth, took human wives, and had children. These offspring were the Nephilim, known for their immense size and violence. The fallen angels also shared forbidden knowledge with humans, including secrets related to precious metals and metallurgy. Some taught humans the art of war and made weapons. Some taught humans the sign of the earth, and some taught astrology. Some taught the study of clouds, and mankind taught the courses of the moon. Epistle of Enoch. The final portion of the Book of Enoch, comprising what is generally numbered as chapters 91-108, is commonly referred to as the Epistle of Enoch. Though epistle, through its New Testament usage, gives the idea of a letter, these chapters are not purported to be a letter written by Enoch. Rather, they purport to be a record of Enoch's parting words to his son, Methuselah, and his extended family. Enoch calls upon his children to walk in and practice righteousness. This is particularly important because of the great wickedness present on the earth in the midst of which Enoch's children will live their lives. He spoke about the great flood that later happened in the days of Noah. In the Epistle of Enoch, there are 6 listed oracles against the sinners, the witness of the whole creation against them, and the assurance of fate after death. The epistle has 2 layers with differing theological viewpoints, and the font of the Qumran fragments separates a section about the birth of Noah as an appendix. It tells of the deluge and Noah, who is born already with the appearance of an angel. The concluding appendix of the Book of Enoch was not found in Qumran and is considered to be the work of the final editor. Why this book is hidden? Why was the book hidden? Excluded from both the formal canon of the Tanakh and the Septuagint, and therefore also from the writings known today as the Deuterocanon. The main reason for Jewish rejection of the book is that it is inconsistent with the teachings of the Torah, which is the compilation of the Hebrew Bible, namely Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The Torah, by definition, simply means the law and teachings of Judaism. The Book of Enoch fascinated people even before Jesus Christ's birth. The Dead Sea Scrolls, dating centuries before Christ, included fragments of the Book of Enoch. Unlike canonical texts, the Book of Enoch lacks divine inspiration. The Book of Enoch was widely known in the 4th century AD, but was eventually excluded from the biblical canon due to its inconsistent teachings and irregular doctrines. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Leave a comment below on this topic. Thanks for watching.